Palantir's Q3 earnings report is right around the corner. A lot of insane speculation is flying around, and it seems like Wall Street wants people out of Palantir. Do they know something we don't? The market is getting giddy and fearful with what's happening with Palantir shares. But those who know the whole truth are staying calm. What's actually happening with Palantir? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Fear continues to strike the hearts of Palantir holders and the overall tech market. With how the whales and insiders are moving in relation to Palantir, this fear is totally understandable. However, there are some things behind these moves that make the bulls calm. They understand what's going on. So, stay tuned and let's dissect what's actually happening with Palantir recently. Over the past few weeks, Palantir has been steadily increasing its contracts with the defense sectors of several governments. As you already know, they just won a huge 3-year contract with the Australian Department of Defense. This is such a game changer. And here's the exciting implication regarding Palantir's future. This is a huge sign that Palantir is on the verge of powering every Department of Defense across the Western world. The growing number of deals in this space shows just how much trust governments are placing in Palantir's technology. The potential income from these defense contracts is enormous. The defense industry in the West is valued at trillions of dollars, with the United States alone spending close to $850 billion on defense annually. Add to that the budgets of other Western nations, and the total market opportunity is staggering. If this pushes through, and Palantir actually dominates the Western defense market, their holders are in for a huge payday. But here's what you need to understand. For Palantir, securing even a small percentage of this market could translate into billions in revenue. The company is positioning itself to capture a significant share. What sets Palantir apart is that it is the only company capable of offering this level of service. With its cutting-edge technology, no other company can fully compete with what Palantir brings to the table. Essentially, they have a monopoly in their hands when it comes to defense-related artificial intelligence and data platforms. Governments don't have many other options for such sophisticated, secure systems. This gives Palantir a dominant position in the market, further reinforcing the company's growing influence in the defense sector. However, this positive outlook regarding Palantir's future might be overshadowed with what's happening right now in the market. There's an oncoming terrible rumor that's roaming around. Will Palantir keep their bull run after this? Hear this out. In the short term, there is growing fear about where Palantir's stock will go. Many investors are concerned, especially with Alex Karp's large stock sales. As you already know, Palantir's CEO has sold over $170 million in shares over just the last 2 days. This is exclusive of all the shares that he sold days in the previous week. This heavy selling from the CEO adds to the uncertainty, making people worry about the company's future. Some see it as a sign that Karp may not be confident in the stock's near-term growth. And here's what's even scarier. Wall Street analysts are also predicting a drop in Palantir's stock price. An article recently published on Guru Focus shared that some analysts expect Palantir's value to fall by as much as 40%. If this actually happens, we're looking at $25 per share. This forecast is unsettling to many investors. It suggests that the stock could continue to decline significantly, but this is all just speculation for now. And the bulls aren't worried about this. We'll discuss this in more detail later. For now, let's look at more updates from the Palantir bears. As you already know, Palantir's price has already begun to drop sharply, reinforcing the analysts' negative outlook. The fear of further drops is growing. Investors are caught between believing in Palantir's long-term potential and fearing what might happen in the coming weeks. The combination of Alex Karp's large stock sales and Wall Street's gloomy predictions is fueling uncertainty. While Palantir continues to gain defense contracts, the stock's near-term outlook remains a source of anxiety for many. Investors are closely watching to see what happens next. The negative outlook doesn't just end here. Listen to this. Palantir options activity is showing a strong bearish sentiment. Key trades recently included $20 calls for over $1 million. The majority of these trades suggest that investors are betting against the stock in the short term, expecting it to go down. Adding to the negative outlook, Cathie Wood's fund has sold $16 million worth of Palantir shares. This is on top of what they already sold a few days ago, as you already know. This is a big move, and it signals that even major funds are starting to pull back from Palantir, at least for now. All of this bad news could be attributed to a few factors. First, there is the fear caused by insider selling, particularly the large sales by CEO Alex Karp. When the CEO sells such a high amount of shares, it creates anxiety among investors, who worry that the leadership might not be fully confident in the stock's near-term future. Second, major funds like Cathie Wood's might be adjusting their strategies. They may be taking profits or reallocating resources, which has pushed them to sell Palantir shares. This kind of move can create a ripple effect, causing more investors to reconsider their positions. These factors combined are putting downward pressure on Palantir's stock. While the company continues to make strides in the defense sector, fear and strategy shifts among big investors are currently driving the stock lower. Investors will have to watch closely to see if Palantir can turn this around. But the bulls aren't all that worried. If you've noticed, most of the fear-mongering news are related to Alex Karp's insider selling spree. What the bulls know, however, is that this is a pre-planned selling. This wasn't some move that he made because of negative news within the company. CEOs and other high-ranking executives who own stocks of the company they manage typically have these pre-planned selling in place months before. It's part of a security process to help eliminate doubt and rumors of selling due to insider information, which could destroy the market. However, we can still never be too sure that this recent movement in Palantir isn't a sign of a potential huge dip soon. After all, no one can predict the market accurately. What's sure, however, is Palantir's long-term outlook is healthy. This is exciting. The recent Microsoft earnings call focused heavily on AI, with discussions revolving around Azure AI, Copilot, and the growing demand for artificial intelligence. The excitement around AI was clear. This heightened anticipation also extends to Palantir's upcoming earnings report on Monday. Palantir remains unique in the AI space, as it offers the only AI software with an ontology capable of delivering unmatched alpha. No other company can match Palantir's capabilities in this area. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. On Reddit, a user working in the marketing department of a large healthcare provider shared their experience with Palantir. This is important for all Palantir holders. What this user discovered was that Palantir could do much more than just optimize occupancy. Palantir also offered detailed insights and optimizations to enhance the healthcare provider's marketing efforts, helping to manage markets, insurance providers, and returning customers. Beyond marketing, Palantir's technology showed potential in improving sales and facility operations. For example, Palantir could optimize staffing levels to prevent overstaffing or understaffing, improving employee satisfaction while cutting unnecessary overhead costs. They concluded, whatever the price for services is in our case, still to be determined, the company cannot afford to not use Palantir. This insight highlights how valuable Palantir's technology is becoming for companies across different industries. Organizations are starting to see that Palantir's AI and data solutions can offer crucial benefits to their operations and bottom lines. Palantir is making companies realize that its technology is essential for their success. It's not just about the value Palantir delivers, but the potential negative impact companies could face if they don't use Palantir's technology. The insights, optimizations, and efficiencies Palantir provides are proving to be game-changing, and companies are beginning to recognize this. Palantir's power lies in helping organizations thrive in ways they never imagined, showing the unmatched capabilities of its products. But what do you think about this? Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.